Greetings to all who are in Facebook. For those who don't know me, my name is Francis and one of the elders from Gosnell Church. And today I would like to share some short devotional for those who are seeking some inspirational thoughts. And this is about social media anyway. So it's interesting how we see today in social media our extensive spread of fake news. It's all over the place, which affect the people judgment about true informations. Sometimes you are looking for true information. It's very hard to get some reliable source in social media. And it will also influence the new generation's point of view about the truth. And in our world today, many people believe in their own truth and believe that there is no reality or universal truth, but it's only an individual perception and opinion, and that constitute a truth on their own truth. It means that the truth that I believe probably is not applicable to another individual because he believed in his own truth. And his own truth probably not applicable to me because I have my own truth. And this kind of perception in our society will result to no actual reality. And because of that, there is no moral absolute, especially for the young people in our time today. And it will no authority for deciding for an action if it is positive or negative because they're not sure anyway, or it is right or wrong when it comes to respect to the elders, parents, or teachers. Our young people having problem with that area. But anyway, in summary, there are two groups of people who believe that there is still absolute truth, and other group of people believe that there is no absolute truth. But anyway, speaking about absolute truth, when I look at the meaning of absolute truth from online dictionary, it means the meaning is it is an accepted and it should be the same in all places. Doesn't matter where you are. So that absolute truth here in Australia, for example, will be the same in America or Asia and Europe. So that's called absolute truth. Let me give you some example about absolute truth. One of them, probably the best example that I can give, is about the law of gravity, which is, it's the same in all places. Like, for example, if you jump in a cliff or a heights, the law of gravity will always pull you in one direction, which is going down, and you cannot break the law. The law of gravity will always break you. That's absolute truth. That's one of the example. But anyway, the question is, in our society today, is there any absolute truth in our people today, in this generation? Probably my quick answer is probably yes. And one of the proof that I can see is human conscience. Human conscience. In where it tells us that there's something wrong, human conscience will respond straight away. Like, for example, if you see somebody that there's somebody suffering, or somebody suffer abuse, or somebody get murdered, surely there's something inside us, like conscience, that tells us that you have to do something. You will feel straight away that there's something wrong here. It's not right. And also our conscience tells us to love and to be generous, and also to have compassion to other people who needs help, not only from the members of the family, of course, from friends outside the circle of our family. Sometimes people feel that feeling inside them. It's built in anyway. This is the universal truth in our culture, in where people knows that, like, for example, killing is bad. That's universal truth in all culture. People probably notice that stealing is wrong, and it's still universal truth in all culture, I think. So most of this is part of the moral absolute, can be found in the scripture and being used by our forefathers as their foundation in their early days, probably even the foundation of this nation. They used this moral absolute from the scripture, Ten Commandments, as the foundation in how to implement order in the society. And this can be found in the scripture, which is probably 2,500 years old writings, which is, we still use it in our time today. But, before I end, I would like to share this Bible verse regarding the absolute truth or the guide from the scripture. And this can be found in 2 Timothy 3:16 and 17. It says here, all scripture is given inspirational of God, and it is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, and instruction in righteousness, that the man of God may be complete, thoroughly equipped for every good works. So there you are. So scripture is still a good base and foundation if you want to discern what is right and wrong, and what is good for you and for the society. And yeah, to my friends and neighbors in the community, probably, yeah, I would like to say that God's truth is the same in all ages. This is the ideal guide that makes the society safe if it is fully implemented. No doubt it will be safe. Before I end, folks, see you next time and God bless. Bye.